What up?
Hello, everybody. It's Lee and Teresa from Stringfield Ridge Farm. We were tagged in a video by Nathan at Sampson Farms, and him and his family done this 10-question collaboration. It was started by Copper Kettle Farms, and it is a 10-question collaboration, and so we were tagged in it by Nathan. And so we're going to start out with the 10 questions and probably try to answer them together, or you answer yours and I'll answer mine. We haven't discussed this at all, so this is very random. Number 1, what got you into homesteading?
And go.
Okay, well, so my grandparents and parents pretty much done what we call homesteading. They raised their own animals and meat. Now my dad, we didn't raise as much meat as we did hunt. He hunt and fished, and most of our food came from him hunting and fishing, and to be honest, roadkill, because my dad was known to bring home a turtle that he ran over in the road and cook it up. And he raised a huge garden, so I was brought up that way. And then, me and Lee started trying to do those same things a little at a time, and eventually now we are what we call homestead.
Well, I mean, I grew up the same way.
Right,
so,
same thing with Lee.
Yeah.
He grew up that way too, and so when we got together, we both enjoyed that kind of stuff and started trying to do it. It has taken us several years to get to the point where we're at now, and we still have a ways to go of learning everything more self-sufficient.
What is something you want to add to your homestead in 2020? Meat birds.
Meat birds, for sure. We're definitely going to do that in the spring. We're definitely going to do meat birds in the spring. Now, if you ask me, I want to do rabbits and bees and more pigs. We would like to do more pigs for sure. I want rabbits, Lee don't, so we're still kind of debating that back and forth.
Well, she's going to get rabbits eventually. I just don't know if it will be this year.
Yeah. What is the most difficult lesson you learned while homesteading? Maybe for me would be the pests, because I had never had to really deal with the pests as much as we have the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And we are really fighting that. Now, this year wasn't as bad as last year, but we didn't do squash. We didn't do squash at all this year because of the squash bugs. We were just like, forget it. We're not dealing with that. So that's been difficult to deal with. And I'm not going to say we've learned that lesson. We just didn't do squash because of that.
You're always learning.
Right.
Learning difficult lessons.
Right. What is your favorite chore on the homestead? I'm going to say that mine is messing with the quail. I enjoy the quail. And so this sounds horrible, but I really liked butchering the quail.
Yeah, I think we had a granddaughter like that too.
Yeah, I butchered. Well, because I'd never butchered anything by myself. And the quail I could do all by myself at my kitchen sink. And it was kind of an accomplishment. Kitchen sink and butchered them. And the grandkids was standing beside me watching me. And they were like, I don't know. It was just a time for us. I don't know. What's your favorite chore?
Probably be mowing the yard and gardening would be my 2 favorite chores, because that gets me out of the house.
And because you ride the riding lawnmower?
Yeah, I
if
get
you had to push mow, it wouldn't be your favorite.
Oh, if I had to push mow it, half of it wouldn't. The only thing we'd have is just this little spot back here in front of the pasture.
Oh, okay.
Just the front yard would be mowed.
All right, next one.
Not the front 40.
Number, where
what
we
is
at?
your favorite thing to
5.
grow?
This is number 5. Favorite thing to grow. I could guess yours. would maybe be okra.
Yeah, but now that I grew peanuts, I don't know.
Ah, peanuts, yeah.
That might be my favorite thing to grow now.
Yeah.
We'll get back with you on that one after we see how next
Herbs.
year's
Mine is herbs. I love growing herbs
comes
because
out.
one thing I love about herbs, of course, is the smell and using them. But one thing I really love about herbs is the more you cut them, the more they grow. You can just keep cutting them and they'll keep growing. And I just love that. That's my favorite thing because the more you cut them, the more they'll grow.
What do you love the most about the homestead community?
Everything.
Yeah.
We friendships. Friendships.
Yeah, definitely the friendships,
Friendships
for sure.
is what we love most about the homestead community is friendships.
And you, not only that, I mean, you can learn
You
from
learn a
each
lot.
other.
Yep, you learn a lot.
Different things.
Okay, number 7, your favorite meal that you make.
I like food in general.
One of my favorite things that I have made, because Lee cooks more than I do, but I have really enjoyed Miss Lippy's, Gemini Homestead Miss Lippy, her water fried chicken. I love that, and it's easy and delicious. I love it. I love the water fried chicken that I learned to make from Miss Lippy.
I love steak. I love chicken. I love pork chops.
Okay. Meat. How about that? For Lee, it's meat because we eat more meat than anything.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8.
Favorite
holiday.
My birthday.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's not a holiday.
It's close to a holiday.
Well, yeah. Your birthday's close to 4th of July, so is that your favorite, 4th of July? Because your birthday's 2 days later? No.
No, I guess Christmas would
Christmas.
be. Yeah.
I think Christmas is my
Get
favorite
them.
too. Yeah, Christmas is my favorite too.
you're-
Because of the
that's-
grandkids, is
That's
kids because of the kids
Yeah.
and grandkids giving them gifts is probably my favorite thing. And the food.
yeah, and the food.
Number 9, is your homestead where you intend to settle permanently, or are you looking to start over elsewhere? That's an easy one for us. We love it here.
gonna
He
say.
grew up here, and we love it here. And this is definitely where we will remain for the rest of our days.
It's bought and paid for. Don't know
it's paid
anybody,
for.
nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we will be here for the rest of our days.
Yep.
We would like to be buried here. We've looked into if we could be buried on our own
Right,
land,
having a
and you can. There's some
family.
things you have to go through to do it,
right,
and we may do that. So we may be here forever.
it'll come back.
Yeah, well, yep. Number 10, what homesteaders do you follow and enjoy learning from? Let's see. You say a couple and I'll say a couple. Let me go first because I
Yeah.
know. Of course, one of my most favorite is Heidi from Rain Country. I just love Heidi. She shows a lot of things that I enjoy. So she's always doing like herbal stuff and things like that. And all of the things that Heidi does is stuff that I do and enjoy, and I've learned so much from her. So Heidi at Rain Country is probably number 1. Else there's quite a few. I'm going to leave somebody out I know, but
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of them out there.
yeah,
that,
yeah.
You know,
I learned a lot from Danny and Wanda at Deep South. There's lots of others, but I'll just say those 2.
it's probably one that I should have actually thought about before we started this,
Yeah.
instead of just being on the fly.
Lots of them. There's so many. There's so
Yeah.
many that we watch that we've learned a lot from, and
A lot of good information.
yeah, a
and
lot of them
different things.
have different things. So
Yeah,
you might
you know,
learn some from
yeah.
one, like me with Heidi. Heidi does a lot of herbal stuff that I've learned, and vinegars, making your own vinegars
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. And I've learned a lot from her in that area. Then you learn a lot from Danny and Wanda about gardening.
Right. Well, I
well,
mean, that's
everything,
like-
mostly gardening and stuff. And
Well,
then
just like Nathan from Sampson's Farm, he
I
taught
learned
you
how to
a
make the
lot
cheese. Yep.
about the quail from
Oh,
him
the quail
too.
and Kathy. Kathy
yeah,
and Kathy at Living
Kathy.
Miracle Homestead, and Nathan at Sampson Farms
Yeah.
has helped me with the quail a lot.
And then
Others, Doug and Stacy.
yeah, Doug and Stacy, they got a lot
I'll
of
agree with Doug and
informative-
Stacy. I've learned a lot
things.
from them about. I learned kombucha and fermenting and stuff like that from them, and Melissa,
No.
Melissa at Homestead
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, I mean,
Now she
she's
has
got a lot
changed
of-
her channel to Life with the Corleys, but before that, when she was Homestead Mama, I learned a lot about essential oils from her, and
Yeah.
other things, you know. So, I know one. Learn Your
Yeah,
Land. He has taught us a lot of foraging. He's not in the homesteading community, but we've learned a lot of foraging
Right.
from Learn Your Land.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's it. 10 questions. I don't know who we would tag. We could tag Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead, maybe Bub at Getting Started on Homesteading, Nancy,
Buddy,
Nancy
Denise.
at Ash's Treasure,
Buddy and Miss Lippy.
Buddy and Miss Lippy.
Mhm.
So we tagged a few people. Anybody can get in on this. Don't don't think just because we didn't say your name or you hadn't been mentioned, you can't do this
See what
collaboration.
Mark says at
So
Red Dutch's Farm.
Mark at Red Duchess
Yeah,
Farm,
Mark and
all of
Jamie.
y'all get in on this collaboration, and give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Thumbs up. Peace.